Alright, here we go.
Yo, sure. Thank you, Strat. Hey, Strat, I have a question. I don't know how good you are with computers, but like, my computer has been acting really weird recently. Um, like, I'll be in the main menu of Hollow Knight and it'll just like freeze randomly, and it'll make that weird audio looping sound. Like it'll go, it sounds like a machine gun, and go like da-da, like that, like when it freezes. And it's only happening in the main menu. The lag, there's really no lag in game, but like when I go into the main menu, it's crazy lag, freezing all over the place. I fixed my audio drivers. All my GPU drivers are up to date. I disabled Riva. I thought that might have been the problem, but I guess it wasn't. I just kind of don't know what to do at this point. Bruh. Come here. PC spec. It's a Radeon 6700. I don't know. I can look at it real quick. But, like, my computer's always been running fine. Like, this is a new thing. Good? Yeah, they're solid. Like, I'm able to get 300 without too much trouble. Like, right now, I'm at 290 right now. Chilling. It's a late attack, dude. That's so stupid. Integrated graphics? How do I fix that? If that is the case. What is BIOS? I also did just recently wipe my computer. Should I have dynamic refresh rate on? Oh, okay. It says to help save power, Windows adjusts the refresh rate up to the selected rate above. That seems like it would be normal, right? Oh, but now it says 60 hertz or 120 hertz. My refresh rate is 144 hertz. It says the active signal mode is 1920 by 180, 144 hertz. Desktop mode is now 60 hertz or 120 hertz. When I turn it off, it puts desktop mode into 144 normal. I mean, I guess there's no harm in switching it on, see if anything fixes, but I doubt it. There wasn't really lag there when I saw.
Alright, here we go.
Hardware acceleration is off. Just check that. That's a Discord thing, right? What the fuck? It's a Windows thing. Oh, what the heck? Alright, that's a good idea. I'll look for that. Thanks, Meta. No! My Geo! Oh no.
Giga Chat.
That's really fast though. I'm not sure what I do here, I'm gonna be honest, like... maybe I can kill both of the Moss Chargers? I mean, worst case, I can just get rocks, right? Those I get like 30 from rocks. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care that much. Wow. What? How did that second one not work, bro? That's ridiculous. I practice that so much, too. It makes me so mad. Okay, man. Like, really? No lag. That's good.
Alright, here we go.
Bruh.
Alright, here we go.
There's the lag. That was really bad. It is a late stream. Thanks, Phoenix. Nice. Strick. Yo, 10. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I had iframes for so long, I feel like. Bruh. Okay.
Alright, here we go.
my jump? Oh my god, dude. I might just stop doing it. It just keeps happening to me.
Oh.
No, how did I get hit? Right, man. Could have been so fast. W reaction time. That's good. Thanks, Kara. Not bad. Should be a gold.
Giga chat.
Bruh. It's alright. Should have jumped over him though. Yeah, that was definitely up slashes. That's interesting. No. Fuck. I gotta heal. Damn, man. Oh, what the hell was that? What the fuck, man? Alright, at least I got hit. That was so weird. Just dumb time loss. It's alright, though. That mantis, though, was just... I don't even see how that was my fault. That was so weird. I know, right? No. That Jennifer, bro, is so dumb. Are you kidding me? Okay, nice fight. I'm just like scared of getting hit when I'm pogoing. Alright, Not a great split.
Oh.
Dude, why is it impossible for me to get a left spawn on the house there? It's like kind of weird at this point. Thank you, Hover. What does that mean? Thank you, Dehudafudajukudafuja. Try again, please. Yeah. Home slice, bread slice is like... What is it like, Halber? Enlighten me. Bruh. It was kind of funny? Okay. Bruh. It definitely wasn't frame 1, but like, it wasn't that bad. That was not optimal. Nice, man. Imagine a death to the Huss happening if you miss slash on one of them. Oh yeah. I mean, it's happened to me. It's definitely happened. go. Thanks, sir. No, bro. Fucking lantern pogo. I don't know why I'm so bad at it right now.
Ranjo Stenja.
Like I practiced it a bunch because I was bad at it, and now I'm bad at it again.
Jonsha. Garrett.
Whatever, bro. Bruh.
Son Velmi Velmi
I know, right, Rekka? I always think about Grok when I'm here.
Velmi Arfred. Helma Delka.
That's right. With every breath, every fuck. No! I didn't see him! I didn't fucking see him, man. Oh, bro. God damn it. That was actually a good run, too. Like, very solid. Damn. Fates. Alright, I can do like 2 more. Thanks, Skyfish. The odds are always high with Fury. Usually that guy isn't that far left there. I mean, if he is, you can react and jump over him. But he just blended in with the shadow. Even with my 135% brightness, I just could not see him.
All right, here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just a lose-lose spawn right there.
All right, here we go.
I just don't understand why no one is changing it. It was a Disney. At first, I forget who renamed it. It might have been Rekka. Or no, I don't know. Never redeem points. I see. Yeah. Guess who made that, however. Okay, this is why you don't do that. IQ too high. Me too, sir. Me too. PK is apparently the Pale King. Like I said, feel free to rename them, because I have no idea what's going on here. Like, I'd honestly prefer a bunch of Wormways over this. Like, this is horrible. Like, what the fuck is THC Scream? Like, what is that? I have Uwu on my splits. Like, for fuck's sake. Grok Help Me Out is the only good one. I don't get it. What does it mean? It doesn't mean the hollow cuck. Like, I just don't understand. What the fuck? That was just delayed, bruh. It's a marijuana reference? I still don't get it. I'm gonna change it to the hollow cuck.
Alright, here we go.
Hello? I was that fast? Really? Okay, I shouldn't be resetting this, but... Hollowing my night. Wow, that's actually somehow worse. I didn't think that was possible.
Alright, here we go.
I'm confused. Refund what? It's very hard to get banned in this channel, I'm gonna be honest. I love most of you with all my heart. Maybe except like Glayfish or something. But Hey, Fish, don't worry. It means that you are the most loved out of everyone. It's like think about it like this, you know. Remember when you were in like kindergarten, and that girl, you know, was always like being mean and like insulting you and like making jokes about you, but secretly that girl actually had a crush on you. I remember that happened to me one time. I was real little, and I was like in kindergarten or something. And this girl would just not stop making fun of me. And, you know, I need to take damage. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, bro. I just zoned out so hard. And so, this girl is just insulting me every day. And it's like bad insults, too. You know, I wasn't some stupid kid. You know, socially, I mean, I didn't develop until a little later, but these were real insults. Like, I still think to this day, this girl did not like me. She genuinely just hated me. Like, they were bad. Like, they were actually bad. Trauma dumping from kindergarten. It's funny, I used to take school way too seriously, and it stopped once I got to, like, 7th grade. But, hold on, I gotta lock in. That was so bad, yeah. Makes sense. Wow, okay, I just suck. But yeah, it stopped once I got, like, to, you trying out nonchalant personality today. Let me know what you think. Hello, Mason. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I used to take school too seriously, right? Because when I was a kid, I thought that was the only thing that, like, mattered, you know? Like, it was that, and, like, I really, even from a really early age, I was, like, I was very, like, I understood the concept of love, you know? It was kind of, like, addicting, you know when you would get, like, a crush, and it'd be like,
Alright,
oh my
here we
god,
go.
it's like, I feel like crushes are, like, one of the best feelings in the world. Anyways, okay. School was really important to me in elementary school, because, yeah, I thought it mattered a lot. It doesn't. Anyways, I remember in 5th grade, I started having, like, a meltdown. Not a meltdown, right? But I was, like, complaining to the teacher, and, you know, she was just like, bro, what the fuck are you on about? So, there was this thing, it's called 10 marks. I don't know if any of you have ever done it. But in 10 marks, it's kind of like a fun little interactive game. Mini games were great. And we're on this new topic. I'm doing questions, and I'm getting the answers right. But I don't understand how the problems work. So I'm getting every answer right, but I don't understand how it works. And I was just like, I was mad about it, right? So we're all sitting, because I was like in some accelerated group, so there were only like 5 of us in the whole class. The rest of the class was doing something else. So we're all sitting in the carpet, all in a circle, all crisscross applesauce. And the teacher's talking to us, and I have some pissy face fit going on, right? I'm just like saying nothing, and my face is, I'm just like pissed, right? And the teacher's just like, what's wrong, Daniel? And I'm just like, I just don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing. Because, you know, I was, you know, a little smarter, and so, like, not being able to understand something, I was just like, what the fuck? And she's just like, okay, but you're getting the answers right. And I'm just like, yeah, but I don't get it. And she was like, okay, well, you know, can we try to, like, figure it out? And she's explaining it to me, and I'm just like, I don't like, I know, I could tell you what the answer is. I just don't know what it is. Eventually, I got it, but I just thought it was funny. I have a lot of memories from, like, 5th grade. It's kind of crazy. I remember my 5th grade crush. I don't want to, I'm not going to leak drop. I mean, there's just no point. But I would text her. I would text her on my sister's iPod. For some reason, my sister had a phone before me. It wasn't really a phone, but I would I would take her iPod and be like, yo, can I text my girlfriend? Whatever. The way I knew that relationship was falling was we would like text each other goodnight. Oh god damn it. Oh god damn it. We would text each other goodnight every night, and we would send a bunch of hearts at the end of, you know, every goodnight message. You know, a lot of hearts. Like, I'm talking like 20 hearts. And the way I knew that she was starting to lose interest is because it would be less and less hearts every single day. Like, it would go down to 19. You know, obviously I didn't think about it, but once it started getting down to like 10, I was like, oh shit, something's up, dude. And so eventually it's down to 1, right? And so I asked her about it. All right, hold on, I gotta lock in. Dude, that's just bullshit. I'm actually getting bullshitted. Yeah, okay, I just suck. And so it got down to 1 heart, and I asked her about it. I was like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, and she's like, I don't know, like, I'm not really feeling, like, I feel like we should take a break. And she compared our relationship, because we had a group of 6 people. It was called the 6 Squad. Had a group chat and all. And there was a girl and a boy also in a relationship in that 6 Squad. And she compared our relationships. And she was just like, I want it to be more like them, you know, like they don't always like hang out all the time, and they're, you know, they don't hang out at recess together, you know, they don't have to be like with each other all the time. And I just think it should be like that with us too. And so I learned something important that day. You know, my personality, you know, even still to this day, like, you know, with my girlfriend, like, I always wanted to be with her. And, you know, it was probably like, you know, I'm not developed socially. And, you know, we were just hanging out all the time. You know, at school, I was just like, oh my God, I get to see my crush. Like, I'm gonna hang out with her all day. And she lost interest. I mean, it's like any normal relationship, even though it was like 5th grade. And yeah, it was just something. And that's something that happened with my last relationship, honestly. It's kind of crazy. Hi, JX. Oh my God, JX, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, Viper.
Alright, here we go.
So yeah, that's 5th grade relationship stories. Dude, I was going crazy in fucking elementary school and middle school. Even though I was like chopped as fuck. I think it's just like the blonde hair and blue eyes, you know? Thanks, Viper. Yeah, I was a player back in elementary and middle school. And then once I got to high school, it kind of calmed down. And then I had like 2 very long-term girlfriends. And those definitely developed my character a little bit. Especially the second one. Skate Agartha. It's my favorite place. Yeah, I was an elementary school player, bro. It was great. I remember like being in the library, me and this girl, oh, dude, probably my favorite crush to this day. And we were always, we would just play Leapfrog in the fucking library. I mean, it was great. And, you know, my dumbass, you know, I'm trying to keep it a secret, and all my friends are just like, bro, like, it's so obvious that you guys like each other. And I'm just like, what? There's no way. Like, there's no way. And that was where my, like, my psychological stuff started, because I thought there was a period in time in my life I thought I was an alien. Like, I thought, like, life isn't real, like there's no way that other people know what I'm thinking. I'd be in a position, it was so crazy, I'd be in a position, I'm thinking something, and then my sister says the exact words I'm thinking.
that happened with my sister on so many occasions. There were so many moments as a kid where I'm just like, this literally can't be real. And then it kind of stopped in high school, and now it's picked up again. Like, it's just fucking, it makes no sense. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. Are you analyzing yourself live? I don't know. I've been doing a lot of self-reflection recently now that I have, like, nothing to do. It's kind of fun. Helps you learn about yourself, I guess. It's fate? Yeah, it is fate. But, like, I don't know. How did that not hit me, man? Oh my god. Oh no. Embrace the ice with every breath. But yeah, I've always, even as a little baby boy, I've always been obsessed with like the feeling of love and shit. And then my heart got broken too many times, and now I just fucking give up. But it's okay. I'm sure I'll find someone eventually again, and then I'll be restored eventually. Oh my god, Baldur, why? I jumped. What? I jumped. I was eating dirt when I was a kid. Sorry to hear you're a sad Sigma right now, Skate. Keep your head up. No, the worst is definitely over. I appreciate it, though. I was just like, I don't know, it was crazy, because... Alright, hold on. Gotta... Dude, why is my mic muted? What the fuck? Oh, what was I gonna say? Dude, Clayfish, bro. Do one of those Sigma Indian gym edits, but with Hollow Knights.
Alright,
Bro.
here we go.
I should do an IRL gym stream eventually. Okay, anyways. So, I broke up with my girlfriend officially in November. The last one that I had. It's last November. And, you know, it was just so bad, and we kept going back to each other, like, from fucking August to November. We were just, like, friends with benefits, and we were half together, and then she didn't want to get back together, and like I wanted to do stuff with her. I thought we were back together, and then she like kept declining. Then every time we see each other, you know, it's just like, oh my god, it's like we're blah blah blah. It drained me so much. She got back together with me and broke up with me 3 times, and eventually, you know, I was at a point where I'm just like, I don't love you anymore, you know? And the moment like I felt myself like being like, wow, I kind of like this other person was at my job, and I'm just like, yo, I kind of like this person. I'm just like, wow, like this is bad, you know? So
Alright,
I ended the current relationship, and I basically just like cut myself off, because like I wasn't going to school anymore because I was all online because I trade in the morning. And so basically for 4 months I was just alone, and like it was good because it, you know, I learned a lot about me in the fact that like I really depend on other people for happiness. And you know, when you don't have anyone anymore, it's like, you know, you're just genuinely depressed because you have no one. And it was good, you know, and I'm like just coming out of it now. It was good because I got to focus, you know, especially on like improving my looks. And I learned that like, you know, I've been improving my mood, not necessarily through social interaction. While, you know, I'm starting to get social interaction more, you know, especially now that the summer's coming, I just couldn't get that all winter. And, you know, I've just been fixing my hormones more,
and my mood has been getting better, even though my current situation is not better. So the fact that I have fixed that is very good, because once I do get the social connection back up, then it should be good. What was the point of this story? I know there was a point. Okay, I think it's very good, because it's important to... You need to find some sort of peace in yourself, because at the end of the day, you can't rely on other people. And it's weird, you know, I'm not religious, but I think there's just so many things that have happened to me, and if they didn't happen, like, they all happened to, like, kind of teach me a lesson. So I have this one friend. Yo, sir, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jellyfish, enjoy yourself. So I have this one friend, and, you know, we've been going to the gym. He's pretty much my only friend. And more, he just kept bailing on me. And he would just not text me. I text him, yo, what time we're going to the gym? He just ignore me. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I text him, you want to hang out? He would just ignore me over and over again. Even yesterday, you know, I got to go to my first party since New Year's. I called him, and I'm just like, yo, bro, like, we've been wanting to do this for a while. And he's just like, yeah, bet. And then 30 minutes before we're supposed to go, he texts me and he's like, I don't want to go out. And I'm just like, dude, you've done this so many times. Like, it's actually insane. And I'm taking him on a cruise this summer, and I seriously regret the fact that he's going with me. I mean, he's been worse than a friend. Like, it's some sort of cruel okay, whatever. The point is that I feel like, you know, it's taught me that you can't rely on people. Even when you think someone is your friend, it's just like, you know, he's just been so fucking lazy and making excuses, whatever. But it's good that, like, now, you know, because I went to that party yesterday, and, you know, I thought I wasn't gonna have fun because, like, you know, I wanted to go with someone, I wanted to talk to someone. But I went there, I need to equip Fury, and, you know, I made friends, made a lot of friends, I talked to a lot of people, and it was just so nice to be out and talking to people for the first time in 2 months, you know, when I've just been fucking alone. And I have more stuff scheduled, and it's like, I don't know. People are just really shit sometimes. It really sucks. But... Alright, we need more comedy now. It's getting too serious. Let's see what Eyebalter has got. I was really good at Eyebalter yesterday, and then I kind of, like, lost my power. Dude! Why? Oh my goodness. That was my fault, but, like... Dude! What are you doing? Why am I getting griefed? Okay. Nice, man. It was the drinking? It was! Like, it was just so good! Come to Brazil. Thank you, man. Alright, more comedy. I remember one time, I've completely shifted, right? I went to, like, middle school. I hated big party. I hated being around a lot of people. I always preferred being just, like, with one person. You know, my whole thing was, like, I want to have a family. I just want to be, like, with one person rest of my life. Anyways, like, yeah, it's whole shifted, and now I want to be with a lot of people and just, like, talk to people. But I remember in middle school, think Silver, I'm walking around the track. I think I'm in 6th grade, right? I'm just walking around the track. And this was when I was, like, deep into, like, all my psychology stuff. And I'm just walking, and this girl, she says, I'm just gonna call myself Skate. She's like, yo, Skate, like, what are you doing? And I literally look her dead in the eyes, and I go, thinking. And she's just like, oh, cool. It was so funny, bro. And I knew it was funny in the moment. I'm just like, oh my god, I sound like such a chud right now.
Alright, here we go.
So Sigma, yeah.
So Sigma.
But like, I genuinely just walk around and think. And it was so much easier when I was a kid because it was so much easier to have original ideas. And I still believe this. As you get older, you know, you have more experience and your ideas are rooted upon more and more previous ideas. When you're a kid and your brain is still developing, you can come up with pretty genius shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You know, and a lot of like test experience, Jesus fucking Christ, holy fuck. Whatever. I'm trying to reference MK Ultra, and like, you know, they're doing it on kids and shit. I don't know. Children's minds are just very interesting, and mine was extremely interesting. I remember I would be in the shower, and I'd have this. I'd have this like disassociating thing, and I'd completely disassociate. My heart would start sinking because I'd realize the fact that I was alive, and I felt like my conscious like zooming out, like it didn't feel real, and that's why I was so sure that like life wasn't real, and my conscious was just existing in a temporary state of whatever I was. But like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, you know, what you believe, because nothing will ever change. You're not going to change anything. You're not going to make your mind into a super weapon. You're not going to transform your state of consciousness. At the end of the day, no matter what you believe, no matter what religion you believe in, whether you're an atheist, whatever, you just need to live. You know? Because it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. According to Hazel, everything is fate anyways. And even though I am not religious, I genuinely am having some sort of like, I don't know what you call it. I've just had so many weird moments, so many weird coincidences, seeing people that are like not supposed to be there, weird lessons being like thrown at me. When I was a kid, I'd have all these like paranormal events. They stopped happening to me, but like I remember I was going to the bathroom. It was early in the morning. It was like 7 a.m. So not too early. I'm going to the bathroom, doors closed behind me. I hear a loud boom, just a giant boom. And I thought someone like smashed. It was so loud. It was genuinely so loud. I opened the door, no one's there. And I'm just like, okay, cool. The Costco guys. I had this moment recently where I was laying in bed and I had the realization that I'm going to get old, have to experience the feeling of death at some point. Yeah, mine was different. Mine was like, I just couldn't really understand how I was alive in like my physical body. I've never had a hard problem with death. I remember I heard this one, I think it was like Neil deGrasse Tyson or something. He was like, the moment, the state of existence you were in before you were born is exactly what death is like. You know, you didn't care before you were born, you didn't remember anything, so you're not going to care after you die. We only have a hard time comprehending it because our state of existing is completely linear and also finite. Infinity and nothing are the two concepts that humans cannot understand. And so especially when you combine them together, you know, you can't understand it. Like, you can't understand the concept of infinity, and you can't understand nothing. The human mind just can't, it can't do it, you know, no matter how much you want to say, oh, I understand it. So, like, instead of thinking about death in, like, a sense of, like, you know, there's going to be nothing, you know, that's true, but you're not going to care because there's going to be nothing, you know, you're not going to have a state of consciousness. You know, if life is really whatever. My headcanon is that since we gain consciousness once, we'll probably gain it again eventually after we die. Maybe. Maybe. I specifically was scared of the nothingness after death, which is definitely not normal for 4. Like you're saying for being 4 years old? Oh my god, that's the inventory button. Oh. I mean, it's even harder for kids to understand. Yeah, but non-existence is only scary because we do exist currently, you know? I don't think it's that scary. But, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to convey exactly, like, how I feel about it, you know? I wish, could, convey my thoughts better. Scared of parrots. I remember in my old house, I'd go in the backyard. I'd dig up worms. This wasn't a very long period of my life, but there was a time where I'd genuinely find worms. I'd go in the dirt and I'd find worms. And I was just like, oh, wow. There was also a point in time, I think it was 4th or 5th grade. I think it was 5th, actually. And there was this bug in the classroom. And this kid, as soon as he saw it, you know, because I was about to take the bug and a paper towel, let it outside. This kid fucking brutally murdered it. Got his shoe, boom, gone. And I got so upset. I was like, why did you do that? I was like, dude, I was gonna let it outside, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. But then I stopped. Then I was just like, you know, does it really matter? You know, we're gonna die too. Then I got in a phase where I just started killing bugs. Oh my god, eyeballed her. Thanks, Yotsubishi. One attacked me once when I was a kid, and that motherfucker traumatized me. Damn, dude. Not the parrot attack. It was Destiny? Holy shit, you're right. You're right. Now I fucking hate bugs, though. HK Bug Pipeline. You ever heard of people burning ants with a magnifying glass? Dude, I've seen some fucked up bug torture. Like, fucked up shit. I saw one being suffocated to death. So they put it in a syringe. Or it was like air compressed to death. They put it in a syringe, and they just keep compressing the air more and more and more. And oh my god, it was horrible. Nice jump. It's always on my reels. What comes around goes around. I had a dream yesterday, or last night. It was crazy. So I'm walking on a field, and I'm carrying some stuff, right? Carrying stuff in both my arms. I'm walking on this dirt path, you know, there's like cars behind me, I'm moving out of the way. All of a sudden, I feel this like pain on my elbow, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And it just keeps getting more severe. There's a fucking spider just ripping into my elbow, just absolutely gnawing on it. And it hurts so bad. Like, it actually hurts so bad in the dream. I wake up, and oh my god, there's a spider on my elbow. There's a spider going to town on my fucking elbow. And I fling it away. It starts crawling on my bed. And as I see it crawling, it disappears. It slowly vanishes. My mind made all of that up. Everything. From the pain to the spider. The pain felt so real, but as I returned more to life, I realized this was not real. The pain went away. It was all gone. It was crazy. I've always had the spider was real. It was not. I saw it disappear. It vanished like it was not real. I can guarantee you it. It's crazy though. Start of a horror game. Spider was eyeballed her. But I didn't, no, but like I actively saw it. Like it slowly vanished. Like it didn't just like disappear. Like I saw it like slowly merge into air. It was definitely not real. Yo, Teppy. Thank you for the good luck. Dude, why was I so good at this yesterday and now I suck? Okay. Alright, few more. Grab asleep and imagine yourself getting ready for school just to teleport to bed again. Ooh, I have not had that one before. Really real? Lucid dreaming? Maybe? I remember a dream. I've had a lot of pain dreams. But I remember I got sleep paralysis. I think it was 3 years ago now. It was Memorial Day of 2023. And I have this like rooted fear of not being able to move, and I think it comes from my older sister. When we would fight, she would like, you know, she was much stronger than me. She's 5 years older than me. She would pin my arms down and I genuinely start sobbing because I couldn't move. So I have this like fear of not being able to move. And then I got sleep paralysis. It's May 24th, or maybe it fluctuates. I don't even know. I think it's a Monday, so it fluctuates. And then I got sleep paralysis. I can't move. I can blink, but I can't move. I can't turn my head. I'm staring at the door. And oh my god, I realized the situation I was in, and I was just like, holy fuck, this is my biggest fear. This is my biggest fear. This is my biggest fear. And I'm just actively praying to God that there isn't some fucking demon that's about to crawl into my face. I'm staring at the door, and I calm myself, and I'm just like, okay, you know, I try to blink. Nothing happens. I try to blink again, nothing happens. And I like count myself down. Okay, I'm like 1, 2. I lock in, and I restored to being able to move. Probably one of the lock-ins of the 21st century. Truly.
Alright, here we go.
And yet, today, again, I had to lock in again. Because I accidentally take a picture on TikTok, right? Some fuck-ass picture. And I'm doing my homework. And I turned my phone up. It was facing upside down. I just added that shit to my story. Some fuck-ass picture with some fuck-ass audio. And I'm just like, fuck. Oh my fucking god. My heart dropped, and I'm just like, holy shit. I'm fumbling. I'm pressing buttons. I'm just like, oh my god, how the fuck do I delete this? I locked in, pressed the arrow button, figured it out, did it in about 20 seconds. But oh my god. My cortisol got so high. I feel like your voice is good for creepy YouTube long form videos. As a compliment, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, actually. KP, wrap it up. All right, don't listen.
I remember one dream I still have. I had it in 4th grade. It was my crush from the library, actually. Oh, no, it was a different girl.
This fucking, oh my god, new story time. Okay, I'm in 2nd grade. Right? This guy, I'm gonna name drop him because this fucking guy. His name is Wyatt. Short, stubby, little Wyatt. We're sitting at the library table. Me, Wyatt, and this other girl are all sitting there. And we're making jokes, we're being kids, we're having fun. And then all of a sudden, Wyatt says to the girl, and he's just like, "I'm gonna strangle you." All right, okay, sounds crazy out of context. I don't know how, I don't know where it came from. I don't know. I wasn't a part of it. Whatever. So fucking Madeline goes up to the teacher, tells her what happened. You know, reasonable, you know, she just said whatever. And later that day, I am in my 2nd grade classroom. And all of a sudden, I look to my left, the principal. And I'm just like, oh, I wonder what he's doing here. Principal walks in, goes up to the teacher, and it's like fucking whoever going up to George Bush telling him about the 9/11 strikes. It was literally hand up to the ear. Teacher makes dead eye contact with me, looks me dead in the face, and goes, "Daniel, can you..." fuck, I just leaked my name. And she goes, "Skate, can you come up here?" And I'm just like, oh, bro. And, alright, let me lock in. Oh my god! No way! It's okay, I kept it a secret for like 3 years, or a lot longer than that. It's about time. Dude! Alright, at least I can continue my story now. So... the guy... Shut up, Rekka. Okay. Dodson, yeah. Okay, so... she makes dead eye contact with me. And my heart drops. And I'm just like, fuck. And she goes, "Skate, can you come up here?" And I'm just like, okay. Me and the principal walk out. Everyone's staring at us. And I'm just like, oh my god, why? And, you know, I was a good kid. I thought it was going to be maybe some good news. Oh, you got a good test score, whatever. It was not good news. We're sitting, we go to a private room, and we're sitting one-on-one, facing each other at a table, like some fucking press conference. George Bush. No, the George Bush reference was the principal going up to my 2nd grade teacher. Okay, anyways, me and the principal are sitting face to face. And he asks about the situation that happened with Wyatt. And me, being the goody two-shoes kid that could not stand up for himself because I was so tiny and frail, and I was just, you know, I just wanted to be liked, right? And fucking, I took the blame. And he asked me, like, why did I say that? And I was like, I'm sorry, like, it was just a joke. Like, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just like, I really just, like, it was just a joke. And he's like, okay, but you can't say that. And I was like, I understand. So I took the blame for Wyatt, right? We were friends at the time. I think it was valid. You know, I was the better kid, so I think it was a good strat. Known as the Strangler. Fast forward, 2nd grade to 6th grade, right? 4 years later, me and Wyatt have a like a wood shop class together. It's like, or maybe it's computer science. I think it's computer science, but it's like in like the wood shop. And Wyatt asked me, right? He's just like, "Yo, bro, can I borrow your computer to look up something? Mine's dead." And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, bro, of course." Wyatt's on my computer, right? Doing his thing. Don't care. I'm working on some assignment, building something. And, you know, he gives it back, and I'm just like, thanks, bro. Fast forward 3 days. The teacher, we're gonna call him Mr. B. So Mr. B calls me and Wyatt up to him. And I'm just like, okay, what is this about? And he pulls up his computer. He shows me my assignment, and he shows me Wyatt's assignment. They're the exact same, word for word, 2 pages long. The exact same, word for word. I'm about to start laughing, and I'm just like, Wyatt, what are you doing? Like, are you genuinely stupid? Like, how stupid can you be? And I'm just like, I put the pieces together, and I'm just like, you did this when you asked to go on my computer, didn't you? He didn't change any of the answers. He copied that shit word for word. And he's just like, yeah, so I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This is statistically impossible. And I'm just like, yeah, no, that is statistically impossible.
All right, here we go.
And he's just like, you guys have 2 options, right? Either I can both, you know, he was bluffing. Like, oh, you guys are cheating. You guys are copying, whatever. And I'm just like, I'm looking at Wyatt the whole time, and he's acting so clueless. He's just like, that's crazy. Like, you know, like I got my answers off of some sketchy website. He literally said those exact words. And I'm staring at him like, oh, some sketchy fucking website that was there, huh? And, you know, the teacher's looking at him like the same crazy look. He's just like, are you stupid, Wyatt? Yes, Wyatt is stupid. That's the moral of the story. So, you know, when we go back, he makes us redo both of our assignments. And then when I go back and I'm just like, Wyatt, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, yo, that's my bad, bro. And I'm just like, yeah, that is your bad. Okay, you're going to go up to the teacher and you're going to say what the fuck happened. I don't actually remember what he did. But anyway, the moral of the story is that Wyatt is stupid. So, yeah. I know you cheated, Skate. Stop laughing. I had 6 students who did this on the test when I was a TA. That's crazy. Good story, thanks. Wonder what Wyatt's up to. Yeah, me too. Me too. Probably not much. I'm trying to think of another story from, like, when I was young. I remember, like, you know, with my first girlfriend, but that it's not anything, like, interesting. I want to think of, like, something good. Okay, I have a good one. Okay, I think I'm in, like, 8th or 9th grade. And me and my buddies, we, of course, as we love to do, because we're fucking fast, we're ding-dong ditching. It's at night, it's like 9 p.m., we're ding-dong ditching, right? Having the time of our lives. We go to this one house, and we're starting to get ballsy. Like, we're starting to get really ballsy. And so, we're just like, okay, his name is Will, right? We say, Will, bro, you gotta do one, And he's like, no, they have a ring camera, like, I can't. And I'm just like, Will, bro, you gotta do it. Like, we peer pressure him into doing that. And he goes up to the house. And he rings the doorbell. He runs, and we're hiding behind these bushes. They're about 20 yards out from the house. Right facing the house, we're behind the bushes. We're looking straight at the door, and we're about like 20, maybe 30 feet out. Will runs back, he joins us, and we're behind the bushes. Right, we're waiting. The door opens, and we're just like, oh shit. Low-key bad sounding, it's so fun. It's such a canon moment. I mean, yeah, it's not good, but like, so many kids do it. I'm surprised that worked. Dude, what the fuck? Throwing. Okay, so we're all behind the bushes. Someone comes out, and they walk out. They see no one. They go back inside the house. And then 2 people walk out. Again, we're still behind the bushes, and we're just like whispering. We're just like, what is going on? They're on their phones, and they're talking about like, oh, someone just ding dong ditched us. Look at the ring camera. Look at the ring camera. And we're just like, oh shit. Keep in mind, if we get up, they see us. Like, we're pretty close to the house. And so they're looking at the ring camera. They're watching the footage. They see Will's dumbass. They get a clear picture of him. And they watch the video. They see him run to the bushes. And then they look straight at us through the bushes. They can't see us because it's dark. But they're just like, we know you're in the bushes. And we're just like, oh shit. Oh shit, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Right? I devise a plan. I'm just like, guys, it's over. Like, there's nothing we can do. Like, we have to run, okay? I count us down, right? I go 3, 2, right? They're still yelling at us. I go 3, 2, 1. We sprint. Most adrenaline I've ever had running, ever. We're just sprinting. The three of us. All the way out of the neighborhood. I mean, we're sprinting for a straight 600 yards. 6 football fields. We're just sprinting. Max effort. It was so fun. Will gets posted on the Facebook page. His
Alright,
dad's
here we go.
pissed. Oh, but it was so funny. Great. Good times. No, what do I do there, man? Dude, it was so funny. Oh my goodness. They're just like, we know you're in the bushes, and we're just like, oh my gosh. I have a question. I have a lot of dreams about being able to jump, like, super high. Like, unnaturally high. And it's so fun. Like, one of the most, like, the most fun dreams I have. And I have them all the time. I'm curious if anyone else has them. Not like flying. I'm not jumping to the sky, but I can just jump like 8 feet high. It's like crazy. No way, Strat, really?
Oh.
A hundred feet is crazy. Oh, that's so cool. That's sick. I love that drop. I remember anytime I go to an amusement park, whenever I lay down, I just like feel that drop in my stomach. It's so cool. That's funny. Bruh. Alright, let's try to lock in here. Nice. RNG, bro. Nice.
Forget the bushes. Do we still do that? Yes, sometimes. Wow. No. That actually makes me so mad, dude. He aggroed so early. That's really annoying. That's really dumb. Safe was Aura.
Alright, here we go.
I'm thinking about starting base cam soon. I want a recommendation of what camera to buy. Because in the future I want to do like IRL streams and stuff with Hollow Knight people. Don't forget the bushes. Cheap or not cheap? I mean, I don't want to spend a crazy amount. I wonder if like people would be like, do you think I could like start a channel of just like reading stories? Because that's honestly something that I would enjoy. It's like rebrand the Skate King channel. Get a car reversing camera so we can have those lines for depth perception. This might be an original statement. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm so flattered. I'm like blushing right now. Oh. I got 2 viewers. Let's go. I ain't saying like that. No. Ah, that wiggle was so bad. Yay, 3.
Alright, here we go.
I mean, Blue made a video, very nice video about speed on road records. The problem is I just can't edit. Like, I like talking, especially now a lot more. I actually really like talking about stuff to people. I just cannot edit for the life of me. I'm opening to hire an editor. Whenever I do get world record, I am planning on making an explanation video of it. Kind of like how Sib did with his Silksong one. I've done that in the past. I did that with my first 32 actually. I wonder if the video is still out there. I'm sure it is. I'd like to compare my voice from then to now, because I think I got the my first 32 over 3 years ago. Yeah, it was like 4 years ago, I think. Maybe 5? 4.5, maybe? Yeah. No, I missed. Yeah. Crazy how time goes by. Remember the laptop microphone? That was so peak, dude. I'm really glad I got my first world record on that laptop. I feel like it was very fitting. Oh. Nice. It's very clean. Oh, the Geo too. Yo, Skitter. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Hope your stream is good. Thank you for the good luck. I played on my bed at one point for a while, and so I had my laptop on a pillow, and that's how I fried my CPU to its literal core. Yeah, there is a very infamous Skate King laptop pillow incident. Thanks, Skitter. Let's see if Hornet absolutely steamrolls me. Third-degree burns from a laptop. I didn't get burned too bad, but there were definitely some points where my legs were definitely not looking the right color. So I'd wear shorts sometimes. But anytime that laptop slid off the pillow, I'd just be in a world of pain. I thought I got floor net, would have been so mad. Bro, what are you doing? Dude. Wow, that was something. Yeah, this is the Silk Song. Should I have that checked out? I think I'm okay. Purple? I mean, I'm colorblind, so I honestly don't know. All I know is that it kind of hurt. I mean, it definitely hurt a lot. I am Dutian, so red-green. It's getting worse. It's a lot worse in one eye than it is the other, which is very interesting. My right eye, I see like basically gray. Left eye's a little better. Left eye has some more brown in it. I was looking at my Asian friend the other day at the gym, and that's how I noticed it, right? So I'm drinking a water bottle. I'm drinking water. I'm holding a water bottle up to my face, right? And so it's blocking my right eye. And I'm looking at him, you know, and I'm just like, dude, this guy looks gray. And then I put my water bottle down and I'm just like, okay, now you're back to yellow. And I'm just like, what? You're gray, now you're yellow. Like, what's going on? And I'm just like, oh shit. So I'm just like actively closing one eye, opening the other. That's the wrong movement. And that's how I realized I'm more colorblind in one eye than the other. Nice. Oh, that's bad. Come on, man. Well, that sucks. Sucks to be bad at the game, doesn't it? Far side? That's crazy, Kelpie. What does that mean, Deep? Oh, I get the reference. no. Oh, bruh. Now you're on the left, really? Bruh. Dude. Calm little 3-second time lapse. Look at that pedestal interaction. See, that's from the Droomnail ILs right there. That's what practice does to you. Really gets you that extra frames of reading quicker. Thank you, Teeth. Silk Sun and Hollow Daughter. Bruh. I am on time to a skate stream. What is on time exactly? Alright, let's see if I can do this correctly. The answer is no. I'm just like so scared of the fucking spikes because they stick out, man. It's actually stupid. Alright, man. Appreciate you. Oh my god, don't fucking kill me. I hate this room. If I don't die to fucking G-Husk. Try to avoid lever lads this time. We are rich. Oh, never mind. Wait, it literally said 300 plus 300. So someone else had to have saw that, right? Am I going crazy? I mean, I'm still fine on Geo, but like... What the heck is that? Wait.
Agamas.
You crazy? Thanks, Neo. Tax.
Ranjo Stenja.
Task run right now. I'll do my best. Don't die to the husk on the way back through Fountain Room. You mean Lever Lads?
Gurren.
I'll try not to. Can't make any promises though.
Boris son Velmi
Yeah.
Arfred.
Rock started talking about breathing. Yeah, I think you're right.
Velmi Arfred.
Could get her back in here just for the run.
Velmi Arfred.
Good luck, Charm.
Helma Delka.
Hallelujah. That should be a pretty nice gold. Okay. A little slow now.
Giga Chat.
Not bad. Thanks, Sai. Toby content for a break. Dude, what? What the hell? Jesus. Pattern was awful. Yeah, it was a little weird. Free time loss. Didn't even cost a dime.
Oh, I should have talked about the people I met yesterday. That'll be for another time. Is that early control? Yeah, you dream now after you quit out to get early control. Hands are so freaking sweaty, dude. Playing a controller? No, I am not. Keyboard. Nice dash. Damn. Damn. No. Alright, pretty mid peaks.
Giga Chat.
Alright, Umu, let's see what you got. Bye, Sly. Hollowing my nights. That's right, that is the split. Actually didn't need to upslash him there.
It's okay, Neo. I forgive you. No. That's good timing. Yo, I got 11. Let's go. The 0.4 time save, man.
Giga chat.
Does inventory drop clear WCS there? It should. I don't know why you do that though. Is that you saying Giga Chat? It is. Very good movement. Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me. Wait, inventory drop? Well, we don't inventory drop at the WCS. We inventory drop into the arena. It's just faster.
Giga chat. No. Oh my god. 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 Okay. Fine. I'm gonna heal. Okay. Don't judge me. That fucking placement of the Petra was so weird. No! What am I doing, man? Why am I throwing? Jesus Christ. Bro, I was on pace to bot my fucking old PB. I've ruined it. This is so sad. Oh my god, you've got to be shitting me. It's just fate, I guess. Yeah. All roads lead to Interwormways. If I gold this, I think I can still beat my 3124. Old PB is 3124. Sub 30 this year? Definitely not. Definitely not. A bit short on Geo? Oh shit, am I actually? Thank you for telling me, I would have noticed.
Giga Chad.
Oh wait, no, but I kill another Devout. So, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. I was like, I didn't think I was short. Bro, open. What are you doing? Dude. Jesus. He's throwing the run. Alright, get the Hollow Ds ready in the chat. Hopefully THK doesn't do some weird shit. Fate. Have 24 Geo to bribe you with, bro. Surely that is enough. No! 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 Oh my god. That was my fault, too. Fuck. Alright. Still 31. Man. Oh, what? What? He turned around and extended his hitbox, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. What the fuck is this? Wow. Wow, man. That is quite the way to go off. Damn. Ah, fate. Wow. That sucks. Well, luckily it wasn't that good of a run. Yeah, we had a lot of time in early game. We lost like 5 seconds in claw. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't good, but I kind of wanted to finish an okay run. I mean, that would have beaten my old PB, so it's not like it was like the worst thing in the world, but have a solid 40 seconds of time save. Say I did get a 31-10, 40 seconds of time save would bring me down to a 30-30. So, it's definitely looking up. Yeah, no, I should be able to close in a world record soon. Alright, good stream, though. Good stream. Sucks that THK is a bitch, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. During my story times. Oh my goodness. I will be live tomorrow. Normal time, not late like this. We're gonna raid Glayfish. You're welcome, Stratsus. Alright, bye guys. Have a good one. Have a good night for everyone that is, it's not morning. And bye.